Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Vox Populi. We're playing in Sweden, and an ideology was just adopted by the Mayans. They were going for order. So I was thinking we might go for that one too. But, well, the Mayans are going for it first, so hopefully they don't build that wonder that we would like to have. What's this? They want to buy some coal. We have a lot of coal, don't we? But I don't feel like selling it, so we don't really need the world map either. If we can take a few cities from them, we might not have to worry about them building a wonder. Although we need to get quite a few policies before we can even think about an ideology. We're still climbing our way into rationalism. We're going to need at least another 3 policies. Let's see. And where is it? Motherland calls. So if we get replaceable parts, we can build it. So I'm not sure if that's the technology that the Mayans have or not. We'll have to see if they start building infantry. So far, no sign of infantry, but I don't know, they might build it. In any case, we know they're in modern era now, so they could have it. Okay, let's get some shock. And let's move these guys towards the front, except not on this turn because it was just newly minted. Okay, temple is now done. That helped with, well, that didn't get rid of our boredom problems, although we are producing more culture now. Espo is going to build, what, garden? Sure, why not? At the stage where it's not clear what you should build. No obvious buildings that will solve all our problems. At this point I think wonders are going to be more helpful. In any case, worker has finished doing its thing. Well, let's put it back on auto build. Sure can find something useful to do. And alright, we have another archaeologist. Let's send it out here, outside Addis Ababa. And, okay, this Carolean is going to... Actually, want to move these guys as close as possible. So you can go there, fortify. You can fortify there. A lot of fortifying going on. Okay, we got a Cossack down there, but that's okay. We're not fighting Russia, at least not just yet. Okay, well, that's that for this turn. Okay, next turn. Yeah, I would like to knock the mines down a little bit before they have a chance to build that wonder. Even though we're nowhere close to getting the order ourselves yet. Wonder what Ethiopia will go for. They're another civilization that could potentially build it. Okay, news for Malmo. Okay, more pillaged fields. That's why we're making more workers. So, okay, you can come down here and repair that. You can go over there and repair that. And you can make your way towards the front. Okay, let's move that blimp down here. Maybe hang out in the citadel over there. Okay, that should be good for now. That gives us some pretty good vision of Exmol too. Okay, assign delegates. So what do you want to do? I would like all of this stuff. Thanks to the Maya, I don't care about that quite so much because I don't think they're going to be a problem much longer. World's Fair we do want. Well, let's see, what does this say? Okay, there's going to be 13 voting for it. And there's going to be 13 voting for that. So let's just split our vote. sure these both happen. And okay, let's commit those delegates. And yes. So if the historical landmarks passes, that should make our own landmarks pretty nice to have. And let's go for production. Okay, walls just finished. Not a moment too soon. Poverty, crime, illiteracy. Should help with poverty a little bit and also give us a production boost. Let's get the stoneworks next. Okay, next turn. Oh, archaeology. Let's. What is on that tile? That's just a lumber mill, right? Archaeological dig, yes. And I'm going to choose some archaeology. And an ancient era landmark. That's the best kind of landmark. Yep. Okay, and Espo has a really nice landmark to work now. And yeah, that should help with the poverty and stuff too. Okay, you are going to fortify right there. Yes, you fortify. Okay, next turn. So we're gonna have to get started on the World's Fair if that passes. I'm optimistic, although Russia should be a pretty fierce contender as well. They have a lot of cities and they're pretty good at building this stuff. Okay, World's Fair passes, Historical Landmark passes, and we sanction the Maya. Okay, great. Stockholm vulnerable to spies. Okay. Let's see, World Fair. Everyone but China voted for the World's Fair. Well, Sweden and Ethiopia did at least. And historical landmarks, yeah, everyone, well, Sweden, Ethiopia, Russia. Sanction the Maya. Yep, everyone hates the Mayans except for the Mayans themselves. I suppose that makes sense in any case. Well, let's get some World's Fairs going on here. It's going to take a little bit. Been nicer if we had a couple of those factories finished first. Fortunately, most of these factories are only half built. Would make this finish so much faster. But it should be over in a turn or two. That archaeologist is going to have to wait. And so will that garden. Stoneworks. Let's get the stoneworks first. That will boost production, and we're not producing a whole bunch up there anyhow. Okay, now is it faster to wait for the factory to finish or not? No, in 3 turns it's probably going to be done. So let's just go straight off World's Fair. Okay. And that's everyone. Make a proposal. Well, what are we going to do next? So let's see, we have 8 votes, mines have 9. Okay, so we have the second most votes here. Natural heritage sites, let's see. Natural wonder plus 2 yields. Wonder how many natural wonders Russia has. We have 2, I believe. At least. Note that we have the Fountain of Youth over here. Outside Helsinki. Do we have another one? I don't think so, because I don't remember if we do. Pretty sure that that's the only one, so maybe Natural Heritage Sites isn't the best one to grab. So let's see, what else can we do? Scholars and Residents, Spheres of Influence, Treasure Fleet. World religion. How many people are using our religion? So I know the Ethiopians have it and the Chinese do. So that's 3 civs that would probably vote for it. though Russia would not like it very much, and neither would the Mayans. Might be better to leave that one for later. So what else can we do? World Science Initiative Scholars and Residents. Open door. Don't care about most of these. Polynesia and Ethiopia would like endowment for the arts. Let's see. Policies and great works below the global median will receive a boost to production and culture up to 33%. This might actually work for us because we are behind in culture. And it might slow Russia down a little bit. So let's go for endowment for the arts. Yep. Okay, let's see, and yep, those are all the sanctions that passed and stuff. Unit needs orders. Worker has just repaired the iron mine. Let's repair the jade next. Let's see, caravan is... You know, we should probably consider sending a trade route to Stockholm, because not only will that help with the World's Fair, but that will help with that Eiffel Tower that's being built down there too. So for now, let's just give some extra production to Stockholm, and let's clean up those tiles. And I think the Zeppelin can stay back here. Maybe peek over top the mountains from time to time. That looks good. Okay, next turn. And yeah, you can keep on coming. Come up there, you can stay in the town tonight. Next turn. Will we get the World's Fair, or will Russia throw everything at it too? We're about to find out. Hopefully it doesn't get completed on this turn. That might happen if both Russia and we do everything for it. Okay, 19%. And okay, we are on our way. This might take 5 turns, and let's... Guangzhou. You know what? We have a lot of food in Guangzhou, and I don't want more pillaged tiles. Let's just spend the food this time. And okay, yes, repair. And you can come up here. Okay. Alright. Maybe we should move... I don't know. We're not at war with the mines yet. We can stay there for now. Don't think one cannon's going to be a big issue. And see, let's see, is anyone else coming? Yeah, that's fine for now. Next turn. Although, well, even if they do pillage it, you know, we're not going to be going to war with Russia for a couple of episodes yet, so let's stay where we are. Oh, more archaeology. Well, let's get a landmark, ancient era. Yep. Side Helsinki, that should be a very nice landmark, especially with the that thing that just passed in the World Congress, the natural heritage sites. I think that's +1 to all yields, and those tiles are even nicer now. Okay, and yep, Polynesia likes the catch up with your culture policy. I like it too, because we need to catch up with our culture as well. Allow my troops to enter your lands? Nope. So, I think they are they still don't like us, but they like us a little bit. Hopefully he's not being passive-aggressive again, because, you know, in the early game he attacked us quite a few times. And let's see, I think Russia is ramping up its production there. Hopefully we get the gold. And we can get a new policy now. Scientific revolution, 25 yields when we expend scientists and engineers, or free thought. Science and culture from villages and halves religious unrest. I think this is a better one to get. Especially because that lets us start building observatories. Very nice, especially over here in Gao, which has a whole lot of mountains nearby, to get even more bonuses from the science. Anyhow, unit needs orders. The Zeppelin can stay there. Let's see, Fusilier is going to come up here to Turku. And okay, next turn. The Mayans are trying to convert Hong Kong. Not sure I like that. And there is that Russian great prophet sneaking around up there. Hopefully our religious pressure is enough to combat that. And we got a great musician. Fantastic. And let's see, World's Fair, 81%. I don't know if we'll get the gold for this or not. Although we've probably contributed about 60% by now. That might give it to us. Anyhow, let's stay there with the Zeppelin. Act as a bit of a wall. And let's see, you can make it up to that clearing there. We need to move the rest of these guys around. Probably should, because our cavalry here, they're not really meant to be walls. Let's put you down there. Let's bring you over there. Let's bring a few of these guys up here too, even though they're a little bit obsolete now. And where's the best place to put those guys? You can come up here. This might be a better place for you. And a great musician, let's create a great work. Okay, that's even more tourism there. And let's balance our culture, swap and optimize. And that actually lost us a little bit of cultural influence there. What's going on here? See, we need 2 more great works for the Parthenon there. Guess they're in Stockholm now. Oh well, they're all doing something. Unit needs orders. Let's leave you in the back there. Oops. Well, let's put you there and fortify. Yep, a lot of fortifying going on here. Okay, next turn. Oh, more archaeology. And ancient era, let's get a landmark. Yep. So, Helsinki has 2 very nice sites to work now. Should be a lot of culture in this city. Okay, so World's Fair should be done on the next turn. Let's see if we get the gold or not. Okay, sneak attacks are... I guess it is time to declare war. I think the peace treaty just expired. Don't think he's going to be able to do too much, but I hope that does not throw off the World's Fair. Oh, China is still a vassal. Yeah, let's keep working together. Ooh, that Fusilier took quite a lot of damage. And, okay, Russians just finished 2K foods. You have to be careful about that. And they beat us. Oh well. We still get the culture boost, but we don't get the Golden Age and the extra production and science per factory. Oh well. It was either going to be us or them. Even Ethiopia got the silver too. Okay, close. And news from Harar. Okay, we got some science. And let's adopt a policy. What do we want now? Let's see, empiricism. Let's grab empiricism next, because that will lead us towards academics. which is a nice policy to grab. And let's see, I think these guys can go back on auto build. And yep, you too. Yeah, Moscow has that now, and it has 2K Foods headquarters. Not sure if we're going to be able to catch Russia. They are pretty far ahead. But first, let's deal with the Mayans. And these, oh yeah, the Chinese have that heavy skirmisher sneaking up on us. Okay, and we have an academy. That would be a good place to put the academy. Out here outside Malmo, maybe? Seems to be the dumping place for most of our great people. Or maybe here near Espoo? That might be a better location. Although Espoo is going to need some food production. Speaking of which, Espoo can buy another workboat. So we go out in the sea there. Well, we're going to stay away from the east, and the north is already pretty well developed. So I guess, unless we want to put it outside near Burka, but that's mostly desert over there. Alright, well, let's put another academy near Espoo. And let's deal with these jokers. Okay, you first. Start using this money for upgrades. Although with units this close, we should probably deal with units first. Okay, and let's see, that archaeologist is going to dig up what? Come up here and work on that site there. And let's, okay, and we can finish off that unit. And you know, maybe we should start bombarding Tikal. See, we have a lot of money, although we're also losing 42 per turn. Wonder why. We're still in Golden Age. Where did all our money go? Maybe because we've been getting a whole lot of units. Okay, let's get a council here, only one turn. And let's see, then we can go for granary, one turn as well. And where's the market? Go for a market 2. Okay. Okay, Nanjing. Well, let's wait a little bit on that. Thin out a few of these troops first. Like that one. And then we can back up. And this guy cannot fire that far ahead, but we can use that field gun to do some damage there, and I think we can grab that for a little bit of science and culture. And let's see. Okay, let's hit the Tercio. And that knight is not going to do nice things to our field gun. So let's swap those guys. And we can hit there. And we got a promotion here on that Fusilier. Do we want... Well, with all those machine guns, I think cover probably would be a good idea. And then let's see, how many of these guys have +1 range? Not... Most of them, no. So that guy in the front has +1 range. We can move him back on the next turn. we can swap these guys like that. Keep forgetting that these guys have +1 movement. Alright, we can take out that knight completely with our ranged guns. Fortunately, that guy's a little bit too far back. Let's swap those guys. Let's see, who else? I think we can bring you there and then take a shot at that guy on the coal. You will stay there. You will also stay there. I would like to upgrade these guys, but upgrading that cannon probably makes more sense. These guys can't get close enough to TCal to do enough damage, but we can move them down here. And they might be able to deal with the Tercio on the next turn. These guys can come here. And well, okay, let's upgrade it. We could use another field gun, even though we are losing a lot of money. And okay, archaeologist is done. You know, we should almost build a couple more archaeologists because we still have a couple more sites. 1, 2, yeah, at least 2 more. So let's get another 2 of those guys. Okay, unit needs orders. We'll fortify there in TCal. That fortify or unfortify me? Okay. And let's see, you can... Well, we could shoot at him, but it's probably better to just get out of there. Let's go join the Russian forces over there. Should be good protection. Okay, next turn. Okay, our frontline units are taking some damage, but nothing we can't handle. This guy, yeah, 1 HP left. Well, at least he's still alive. You can say if you're still alive, it's a good day. Okay, Nanjing. Well, we'll get back to Nanjing a little bit later. Choose production. Okay, the school is just finished. Or the Skola. Okay, poverty is an issue down here. So is a lack of factories, although let's go for the customs house. That does help with poverty, even though as a building's kind of useless. Okay, and we've repaired the jade. Let's repair this. Start doing that on the next turn, and we can hook up those fish on the next turn too. But yeah, these guys are all fortified. We should be using them. Let's bring you up here and take a shot at that unit. Okay, who has +1 range here? Not you. And not you. So we want to move that guy into that forest there, but we have this guy in the way. Okay. You can go there. Someone got a promotion. Oh, that guy. Do we want cover 2 or do we want medic? Let's go for medic. This could be useful for these guys nearby. Okay, we'll take a shot in TCal. That guy can come down here. and do something on the next turn. Meanwhile, here outside Nanjing, we'll swap those guys, and we'll hit the Gatling gun. And this guy doesn't have a lot of range. So we're going to have to move in slowly. Okay, this guy does have the +1 range, and that guy does not. Neither does he. Okay, let's put you there. Although that will put us in range of the Chukano. So let's move some of these Caroleans in. Oh, and well, we got our money back. I guess that's a good thing. Upgrade for 870. Yeah, that's still a whole lot of money. Well, let's move these Caroleans in to just fill some of the gaps. Actually, where can we go with the Curiousers? These guys should be good at running over here and chewing up a few of these guys. If we can get around the back. Fortunately, they can't get through the parking lot too well. Okay, let's put you there. Okay, you can go up and around. That guy is going to start a dig. Okay, you can stay there. I would like to move these guys forward to do something a little bit more useful. So even though that's going to expose us to the Chukano, let's move this forward a little bit. Okay, let's leave those guys back to defend Nanjing. These guys can move up here. Let's see, I don't think we go around the back. Let's see, yeah, I think these guys are going to have to hang back and wait for an opening. In the meantime, well, let's get those Caroleans up here. And that one too. And that musketman as well. Okay, there are the reinforcements. And let's see, where is this guy going to go? I guess he can stay on the road for now. We're just waiting for space to clear up right now. That great general could come over here this way. Should actually probably bring our other great general from Gao over here into the general area. Could be useful over here. It's going to take a couple of turns for him to get there, but he'll be there soon enough. Meanwhile, that guy's going to heal this turn. Guess that guy can step forward a little bit. And actually Zeppelin is going to give us a little bit more vision. Okay, there is the field. So that guy can come there. And that's it for this turn, but we can take out that cannon on the next turn. And we'll fortify there. Actually, that guy can Nope, too far away. Can't do anything on this turn. Okay, and you're going to fortify until healed inside Nanjing. And this guy does have the +1 range. So we'll hit that Gatling gun. And Fusilier is going to fortify till healed right there. Okay, that guy's going to stay there. And I think I'm going to cut it there. Thanks for watching. The Mayans have quite a few troops, but so do we. We'll see if we can push forward and do something about this. In any case, thanks for watching.